Well, hello, fellow film fans, and welcome back to my YouTube channel, Tyler's Real Movie Talk, and this is my Rampage review. I'm going to tell you guys what I thought about the film and if I liked it and why or why not. But before we get into all that, I do got to say, if you're a fan of movie talk and movie reviews and really everything of that nature, definitely consider subscribing and hitting the notification bell below, which will notify you anytime I have any new content coming out. But with that out of the way, let's get right into this. So my Rampage review. First of all, I will say just right off the top that this film is just alright. I found it just okay. It's definitely not like a great movie by any stretch of the imagination. It's definitely not up there with movies of the year so far, but I really don't think it was trying to be. So for what it was, my initial thoughts are it was okay. But let's get into the positives. Now, positive number one really is The Rock. Now, The Rock has really become, for me, must watch. He is a must watch movie star, and he is someone who can really sell a movie just by having his name attached to it. People love The Rock, and I really enjoyed his performance in this movie. I thought he gave the best performance of the movie, and he just knows how to carry a film and make it entertaining, even when the film and the dialogue and the script probably wasn't that entertaining to begin with. He definitely carries the movie, and definitely without The Rock in this, I don't think it would have been as enjoyable as it was. He is just that talented. He is that great of an entertainer. So definitely The Rock is my standout positive for this film. Also, another positive is the action at the end of the movie. Look, the action at the end of the movie is actually really good. It's really entertaining. It's really what you go there to see. You just want to see these creatures and these animals just smash stuff and all that, and you definitely get that at the end of the film. And it's definitely very entertaining to see how The Rock meshes with these creatures and these animals. I thought it was interesting, and I just really thought that that part of it was really good, and I just really enjoyed the end of the movie. It really seemed like the end of the movie to me is where I started enjoying myself like I thought I would throughout the whole movie, but the end of the movie really knocked it out of the park, in my opinion, in terms of the action, kind of like Pacific Rim did with the end of that movie as well. Now, I do have to get into some of my negatives as well, and my negatives really include the dialogue. Now, the dialogue of this film wasn't that great, and it really isn't that great in a lot of parts, and you can just tell when there's some parts that come on in the dialogue that gets spoken, it's kind of cringeworthy in some parts, and it kind of makes it a little awkward. So that's one thing I really didn't like about it, was the dialogue. I thought there could have been a lot better dialogue in this film, but there just wasn't. And also, the brother-sister villain combo, I just really didn't like. I couldn't get behind it. Every time they were on screen, I found them incredibly annoying, and I just couldn't wait to get back to The Rock and George, who was the albino ape, by the way. The Rock and George were the best part of this movie, and definitely when it got to the brother-sister villains, I just couldn't wait for them to switch it back, because they were incredibly annoying. Their characters were written so bad. The dialogue of the characters were written so bad, and honestly, I just thought the characters were acted out very bad as well. Now, another positive thing this film does is, look, it knows what it is. It's dumb and fun, and it definitely embraces that to the fullest, and it definitely embraces that very much in the third act of the film, which I enjoyed. Look, I didn't want this film to take itself too seriously, and it definitely does not. So because of that, I definitely would say this film's okay. I would probably give it just 3 out of 5 stars, and I would definitely say it's probably one you could skip and wait for the DVD, but if you want to see it, I definitely think that you guys will have a fun time. It is entertaining, and there is a lot of dumb fun in the movie, and that's really what the movie was supposed to be. But those are my thoughts on the new film Rampage. Definitely let me know what you guys think in the comments below after you guys see it. Did you like it? Why or why not? And if you guys like this video, be sure to click that thumbs up and share it around with all your friends. But with all that out of the way, thank you for watching.